So guess what looks good today? Zomedica looks phenomenal today. And I don't know if we'll follow that up with a good day or a good after hours market or pre-market or whatever. I'm stuck on what we did see today. After talking about Zomedica in the pre-market, it definitely got a lot of people basically saying, look, I don't know what I'm doing with this. It's getting me nervous and I don't know if I'm going to hold on to this. That's what people were saying. And the way that I had to, talk them down, talk them, off the edge and saying, look, I believe in this position, and it's not saying that, you have to invest any of your money in there or, keep your money in there, or this is not financial advice. Everything is merely my opinion. But, going through it, I was able to, talk to some people about it. And a lot of people said they had, strong feelings about where it was going, but, those are other conversations. But Zomedica definitely had a good day today. 8%, almost 9% of an increase. Before we get started into what the actual action was today, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to go through the price action. We're going to go through Ortex, Fintel, all of those things to look at some of that data. But like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out some of my other channels that I have available, whether it's my reaction channel, the Perry Experience, Matthew Perry channel, the one that you're on right now. Go ahead and check it out. You can check out my gaming channel, the MP Shorts channel. There's just a lot of stuff that I'm doing nowadays. And I also would love to create like a golfing channel. That would be phenomenal. I have something on TikTok to where I make golf videos, but I haven't done it in a while. And I would like to be able to post some of my content on there. I create like long form content on YouTube, cut it down, put it on TikTok, and that will be fun. So let me know if you're interested in that. But anyways, let's dive into this because Zomedica definitely had a great day today, had 29 million shares worth of volume, almost 30 million shares worth of volume so far, which it will end up getting to that point in the after hours market. I mean, we only have about 30,000 more shares left, and then you reach over 30 million. That's basically nothing, right? So let's look at what happened in the pre-market. It wasn't really a lot of movement. We did see about a 1% increase or so, did fall back down and then started to consolidate a little bit. Even in the actual open, we saw consolidation to where it did dip down to about 45, got a little bit of people worried. But then you started to see that large increase, that crossover of the 15 moving average, 200 EMA, creating these higher highs here, higher lows here, and just seeing that consistent movement, the consistent channels that it's creating, the ascending levels of support here were just phenomenal. The movement was just phenomenal, and seeing the way that it held up in these areas, I understand that you started to see a little bit of a retracement down here, but even finding a way to create a wedge in this area was pretty damn good. And then, seeing a little bit of a decrease towards the end of the day, and then that consolidation towards the, major part of the end of the day. You did see a lot of volume go through in these time periods. I would imagine you're seeing millions of shares. You're seeing hundreds of thousands of shares in a minute. We know that the volume has to be a lot higher. Looking into Zomedica, it has to be a lot higher. Just because, I mean, if you're not seeing a lot of volume with a low price, then that means that you're not going to see a large increase. I mean, you kind of have to see a lot of volume go into this price, or a lot of people that are holding the position. It's one or the other. But with Zomedica, you're going to see a lot of people that are holding it, and we need a lot of volume to go through in a day. And that's exactly what we've seen today, about 30 million shares. We would like to see more, but 30 million shares is definitely, a point to look at. I mean, we can look at some of the Ortex data, which we will look at in a couple of seconds. But again, I just love looking at this because we were talking about Zomedica this morning. We were hoping that we were going to see a good move with Zomedica. Some people said that Zom was going to make a move today. And some of those same people say that every day, that Zom is going to make a move today, but it ended up making a move. It's just like, Devin Payne. I know you say AMC is going to 200 every day. One of these days, it's actually going to happen. I'm telling you, it's actually going to happen. So let's go ahead and look at some of the Ortex data and the Fintel data here. We can see that Ortex shows a short interest change of plus plus 2.33%, borrowing around 4.76 million shares and returning around 2 million shares. So we know that people are shorting this thing. We know that they continue to grab shares in order to short it because they don't believe in where the price is. Not saying that they want to short it to non-existence. It's more or less they want to short it because they believe that they can make money off of it. There's probably some retail traders that are shorting the position. There's probably some institutions that are shorting the position. There's some hedge funds that are shorting the position. There's just a bunch of people that are shorting the position. This is nowhere near a play for the community, basically saying, oh, well, you know what? The retail traders are always buying it and there's no like short selling with the retail traders. No, I would imagine retail traders are shorting this as well. I've, heard of a couple people that have expressed interest, right? So right now we're sitting at about 102 million shorted shares. That's the estimated shorted shares, which is around 10.76%, almost at 11%, actually reaching that range. And we don't know if anything's happening, behind the scenes when it comes to shorting, but that's what we are seeing there. We understand what the short volume is as we go through the day. Just look at this. So I understand they don't really have as much volume. We have seen days where they've had plenty of volume, but yesterday they had 20 million shares that were going through with FINRA data alone. And out of those 20 million shares, 10.1 million shares was short. That's around 50%, 50.61%. And that's not just stopping there. I mean, you could see other days were 46%, 51, 53, 54, 54, 60%, 63%. You're looking at 6.4 million shares out of the 10 million shares, 10.1 million shares that they did have. So that is crazy to see. Basically 60% for 4 days there. You're looking at 58, but like 60% 60% for those 4 days is absolutely not unheard of, but it's insane. Basically saying that they're believing that this thing will, tank. And that's never a great sign when you see a company that's getting shorted that much. You want to see some buying power that goes into this. So this kind of confirms that there is buying power that's going into this. Seeing a 9% day is showing that there is a ton of buying power that's ready to make some moves. And there's a ton of people that are waiting for this to end up, making a move, that are, behind the scenes, that are sitting on it, kind of like me. I'm sitting on 7,000 shares, not doing anything with it, letting it play out, letting it make its moves because I do believe in the position. But that's just me. So guys, let me know what you think about Zomedica, because I think Zomedica, again, could be huge. Right now it's down 1% in the after hours market. We understand how that goes. I would like to see some positivity going into tomorrow and the next day, get back up to where it was, maybe around $1 or so, even higher than that, somewhere around the $1.30 mark, the $1.50 mark, something like that. I would love to see those numbers, right? Because then that would basically get me halfway to my mark. Instead of getting $7,000, I would be able to pocket somewhere around $3,500. So that would be great. So guys, let me know what you think about Zomedica. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Let me know if you were one of those people that was not subscribed and you did subscribe or did subscribe in the comment section. Let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next